first section of our webinar. That's Jeff Adair. If you don't know him, the intro is over here. Jeff, over to you.
Hello, I'm Jeff Adair. I work for ESTA, have done so for the last 14 years in various capacities. I'm not going to read my bio, you can read it for yourself. I've been around for a while. I do a lot of work in terms of helping ESTA be able to locate and verify where the 000 call is coming from, whether it be alarms, whether it be emergency markers, or as a general rule. So an emergency marker, it's a physical sign. It has a unique alphanumeric code, which is applied to the sign, and then that physical sign is installed in places where there are very little information for public to explain where they are. So the use of an emergency marker is that they'll call 000 and say that I'm at ABC 123. We can immediately dispatch while ascertaining information in regard to the nature of the call. Importantly, what sits behind the simple sign is some very sort of detailed information, metadata in regard to how emergency services get to the location of where the call is coming from. Next slide, thank you, Anke. Over the duration or the life cycle of emergency markers, we have hundreds of events a year. As you can see, from January 1 last year through until last week, we had a total of 826 events across multiple environments. The graph indicates a pretty significant example of the impact of lockdown. And you know, from January, February through to March, April, where we were really locked into our own little worlds. 826 events. You may not think that that's a lot, but when you look at the event type, it is critical. So we have immersions, we have heart failure, we have assaults, we have snake bites, we have drownings. These are time critical events. In fact, every marker event is a time critical event. And it's not surprising that we see the increase of event reports, you know, October, November, December, when we're coming out of lockdown. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. They're useful. Agencies love them. Our call taking dispatchers love them because it pinpoints the exact location. It also looks at the split in terms of when these events occurred, and I must admit I was a little surprised to see the 34% of the calls, 288 of them occurring in the sort of the morning period, and as you can see, they're pretty well dispersed over the course of the day, and then we get quite a number during the night. And what we do see where those nighttime events is that the evacuation or rescue attempts gets elongated because of darkness. Split by agency. Again, Victoria Police have the majority of the calls on the basis that they are the sort of the statutory agency in charge of response, and will often coordinate other agencies such as ambulance, fire services, or Vic SES. Not surprisingly, police and ambulance take the brunt of the calls. And again, it comes back to the nature of the events that are being reported. I think that's probably it on that one. There is new technology that is emerging. Advanced Mobile Locate is an application that's used on smartphones, whereby the GPS receiver in the phone will transmit the coordinates of the handset through to 000. But really important that AML is not a silver bullet because it gives point location only. It does not describe or tell the agencies how to get to the location in public open space. AML is going to make a huge difference to our world, but it's just another treatment in the suite of treatments that we use to locate where the caller is phoning from. And there are a number of other steps that the call taker will use to verify that location, even using AML, but it is a significant improvement. It does not negate the need for emergency markers. I need to be very clear on that one. This is a suite of tools that we use for locate verify.